Okay, welcome to Maroon Sports Talk, Episode 9, February the 18th, 2026. James Murray, Brandon Foister. Brandon, let's start off by talking about our men's volleyball program.
Well, right now, we're getting ready to spring forward in a couple of weeks. Seasons are changing. Volleyball's coming up. It's always a good time. Always had a good turnout of young men. And now Steve and Teresa Combs are asking you, Pulaski County High School, bring out your best. If you are on the fence about coming out for Pulaski County volleyball, or maybe you're thinking about there's something you want to do to fill the void, or you want to take a leap of faith, come on out. We're asking for more bodies that are necessary and needed right now. The season schedule's already been made. We just need you. We need the players to show up, be devoted, come to practice, be ready to work hard, and have a good time.
First match is March 7th, so you need to get on that soon. So you can contact James or Brandon. We'll help you get in contact with Steve and Teresa, but let's get some more men's volleyball players out there. Next, we got big swimming news, so I'll go ahead and give the shout-out to Addie Connor, and I'll let you give the shout-out to Owen Lewis. But fans, if you went to the ball game last night, you obviously saw that we had big news. We got two swimmers that actually qualified for state, and they actually broke several school records. So first off, Addie Connor, a junior swimmer, she made the all-region team. She qualified for first-round state in the 50-yard freestyle, where she placed 5th, but she also qualified for the 100-yard breaststroke, where she placed 9th. And on December the 20th at the Candy Cane Classic, she swam the 100-yard breaststroke in a time of 1:17.16, setting a new school record for Pulaski County Swim. So you go ahead and tell a little bit about Owen Lewis.
Owen Lewis, what can we say? We won't have enough time, but Owen Lewis is a senior swimmer for the Maroons. He's already held a couple of school records with the relay teams and also had great regional meet. He qualified for the first round of state in the 50-yard freestyle, where he placed 6th. He also qualified for the 100 butterfly, where he placed 8th. His times was 22.46 seconds in the 50 freestyle and 55.19 seconds in the 100-yard butterfly. That gave him 2 individual school records to go with his relay ones. Owen was voted by region coaches to receive the overall boys sportsmanship award. He has the highest honor given to him by a swimmer by the coaches. Lastly, but not least, in his time, the 50 freestyle and Bowling Green has qualified him to swim in state for finals at the University of Kentucky this upcoming Friday. Congratulations, Owen. Congratulations, Addie.
You know what's funny, last night when I was doing the broadcast, we had one of the kids say, he looks like a swimmer. So I don't know what that means, but Owen, you look like a swimmer, so we want to tell you.
Michael Phelps.
So next, let's switch over to girls basketball. So Brandon, we talk about a team here at Pulaski County High School that is on a roll. Our girls basketball team is on a roll, and it started a couple of Saturdays ago when Brooklyn Thomas hit the miracle shot at half court, put it in overtime. We beat Southwestern. Well, since then, the girls basketball team has beat Southwestern again last Friday night, 49-43. Went over and beat Clay County on Saturday, 60-40. Monday night, beat Mercer County, 53-43. Tuesday night, beat Metcalfe County, 60-36. So 4 games in basically 5 days. So the girls are on at least a 5-game winning streak. Next up, they're at Lincoln County on Friday night, and then District versus Somerset on Monday.
And the staff has got these girls bought in, and after a lot of adversity hits their way with the season-ending injury to Madeline Butcher, you've got them buying in. And, James, we talk about it, playing the right basketball at the right time of the year with the tournament right around the corner. This is great. It's a lot to be excited about. Congratulations, Coach Miller. Go get them, Lady Maroons. This is exciting. It's always great to beat your rival, and then now just rolling out the wins like they are. This is good.
Absolutely. You know, in that Southwestern game over there, they just pretty much dominated that whole game and took control of it, and I was so proud of the girls. But, you know, huge shout-out for that one. Bella Stevens hit a huge 3 in the 4th quarter. If they'd cut it to 6, she run it back up to 9. So Bella Stevens played an amazing game, and all the girls, of course, they're gelling. Like you said, Caroline Heiss is riding the ship and running point guard and scoring layups pretty much at will, and her speed is unbelievable. But, yes, they're on a roll. They're going to be fun, and they're going to be a handful to put out in the regional tournament.
Hannah Murray, all of them. Brooklyn Thomas, this is great. I can't wait.
Hannah's defense is right up there at the top, but her offense is just as good as well. Okay, so now girls basketball, we're excited about that. Fans, you need to go Monday at District. We'll let you have a pass on Monday because I'm going to say we beat Somerset pretty easily. But Wednesday, when they play Rockcastle County in the championship game, we need Maroon Nation over at Casey County. Now let's switch over to boys basketball. Boys basketball, John Fraley seems to have them sort of peaking at the same time. So if we look at their results, They beat Southwestern 74-73, so a doubleheader sweep last Friday night. Shout out to our man, Cade Hargis. They hit back-to-back threes to help get that victory. But, we talk about the small things. Last night we talked about it on the broadcast. Nobody mentions Carson Fraley's pass. Nobody mentions Jay Venter's screen. So it takes a whole team, the coach to set that up and the players to run the play. But Cade Hargis obviously knocked the shot down. Last night they beat Lincoln County after being down 2 at halftime, win by 16. They completely dominated that third quarter, Brendan Foister. And Friday night, actually Thursday night, they're at Monroe County, and then a huge game against Rock on Tuesday night. We need everybody to be there.
Yeah, like you mentioned, James, we're peaking now right where we were earlier. It's about 2 weeks ago we hit a skid where we lost 2 back-to-back with 2 teams that's getting red hot, losing to Somerset in a close one here at home, and then back to the next day against Wayne County, who's red hot as well, and losing right there to them. So to get your confidence back and get back on a roll, it looks like Coach Fraley's got him bought in. I tell you what, you can talk about Calipari, you can talk about Patino, you can talk about Mark Pope. I don't want none of that. Coach Fraley's my guy.
Coach Fraley's your man. And, Cam Hargis does such a good job, too. When I say Cam Hargis, Cam Measle does such a good job out there rebounding. He's almost a double-double machine out there. And we saw Tyson Apsher seem to be almost the best player on the floor during the third period last night. So, sensational sophomore himself. But that whole team seems to be gelling. Shout out to Swish Nish.
Yeah, Swish Nish last night on senior night, coming out of his shooting slump, hit 4 3-pointers. So proud of him. We got to honor him. Got to talk to his dad after the game. So excited at halftime where he's like, oh, my gosh. But then we got to honor Zach Anderson for his contributions, for all he's done senior, and of course Carson Fraley, the epitome when you talk about what it is to wear the maroon and white. Go back and watch the broadcast guys and watch their interviews at the very end. You don't want to miss it. But yeah, Tanner Apsher is playing out of his mind right now.
Brandon, they come out with the 12th region all-region team last night, and I happened to look at it, and we placed one man on the team, and it was Carson Fraley. So if you had to face one, Carson is definitely probably our most important piece that's out there, but every one of those boys are combining to the success of that team. So looking forward to the regional tournament. And if we get past Rock, we need to flood that place on Thursday night for the championship game for round 3.
Yeah, we got to get some students to travel. We got to come out and support these guys, whatever it can take from the student body. Come out and support them on the road at Casey County. That is going to be a nail-biter with Rock Castle, I believe.
All righty, so now let's switch over and let's give you a little wrestling update here at the Connor DeBoard games.
Wrestling team went to East Jessamine to compete in a tournament with 10 teams there. 4 of us placed top 4. That was Tucker Langford, 4th, 150 pounds. Connor DeBoard, 3rd with a 138-pound league. Aiden Stringer, 2nd at heavyweight. And Brian Ford, wow, I didn't know he was wrestling. That's great. 1st at 190 pounds. Now we get prepared for regionals February 21st, and that's going to be at Corbin Arena.
What about Brian Ford getting first place? So He-Man out there wrestling. I wouldn't want to wrestle another wrestler named He-Man.
I'd like to see that, man. I'd like to go see that for sure.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
out there.
Absolutely.
So it's so cool that our wrestling team is building up like that and getting some momentum, but they don't get enough credit and enough love. But thank you, Connor, for giving us updates.
Connor works hard, too, at it, man. I'm proud of him.
Esports legend. So
going
to win Madden this year for sure.
Bring it.
Okay, let's switch over now to talk a little bit about track and field. No new updates there. Maya Stone, which we love. Maya's still just looking for passionate athletes who want to improve and challenge themselves and have some fun. If you want to join track and field, I heard Jet McEwen just went out to track and field, and he's going to throw discus now. Big Mike is obviously shot put, so we got a lot of our boys out there we need to go watch, and ladies as well. So email Coach Stone at maya.stone@pulaski.kyschools.us, and she would love to have you.
Yeah, it's a good time of year. Again, you get to be outside. Hopefully the weather's nice. It's a great time to be outside. It's spring during the school year.
Okay, let's transition over to tennis. Hit us up.
Tennis. Coach Atkinson is ready to go. They have been out here practicing even this week amongst the elements. Wouldn't shock me if they're there now. Official practice begins on February 15th. Open court on nice days. Come on out. The weekends is a great time as well. New players are welcome. See Coach Atkinson. Coach Atkinson is in the math hallway. He's right across from Dale Dodson, Brad Woodcock, and Melanie Gregory.
So put him in the right location there. And he's such a fun guy. And that mustache he's grown was sensational there for a while. I don't know if he still got it or not. But shout out to Coach Atkinson, our Coach of the Year last year.
Yes, he was.
So if I remember that. So great job with the boys and girls teams. And we look forward to having a Maroon Sports broadcast of a tennis match or two this season. Okay, next let's go to girls cheer. Brandon, it's been a while since we've had one because of the ice and snow and everything else popped back up. But girls cheer, man, let's talk about the national champions.
Yeah, Coach Fry, they were battling some elements just to be able to get down there. When the storm and ice hit, it was looking pretty mum even before it hit with transportation and their mode. And then that even complicated things to the next degree because Nashville was covered. That's where they were flying out. They kept persevering. And Coach Fry said on our network, that kind of symbolizes pretty much the entire season. Things kept hitting. Things kept hitting, and the girls kept getting up, kept showing up, and kept competing. And James, they won the national championship out of Orlando. They said 72 teams competed, 72 or 76, I can't remember. It was in the 70s.
76.
76, and that's just an amazing honor because these young ladies, they're out here working every single day and hitting the mats, and they hit their routine. Go on social media and watch that routine. It's pretty awesome. Makes you proud to be a Maroon.
We need to see if we can't play that routine right here for our fans if we can. But anyway, a sensational routine. And Brandon, as soon as I got there, I was watching it with Jeff Langford, and his daughter Emma was FaceTiming him, and she's like, "Oh my God, Dad, they just hit." So it's a big thing for the cheerleaders, and she said when they hit that it was good. And so also it was very good. So we're proud. We got another white jacket. Our seniors earned that, so we got to see the senior cheer girls out there last night. Yeah. So a huge shout out to them, and what a way to go and leave your legacy. And our seniors now have 2 white jackets.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm so proud of them. Those young ladies really do. And I can also say the same about them. They're here every single day at school. They're involved, they're engaged, and their academics also shows what it is that they do on the mats.
All right, Brandon, we're going to skip over to our athlete of the week. And this year we might decide to go ahead and do a couple, but we'll go ahead and see. So boys and girls, you want to give me the boy or the girl, or who you feel like going with?
What, top athlete for the year?
Or no, our athlete of the week.
Athlete of the week. You know what? Gosh, it's hard to not say Cade Hargis after that big shot against a rival at their place, and they're not going to say it, and it goes beyond saying, but they had to deal with a lot that night with not having a locker room and then coming out and making that happen on the court. So proud of Cade Hargis. I'm going to give it to him. Game-winning shot with that on the line, him draining the threes. That was big time.
Okay, so for female of the week, that's going to be thinking about going back to some different things, and I also got multiple sports going on. That could be one of our cheerleaders. That could be a multitude of things. At some point in time, we'll give a shout out to Owen and Addie because obviously being there for swim is going to be a big thing. But athlete of the week, we just go back and really we didn't get to recognize last week, but I think I've got to go back to big time Brooklyn Thomas just with her energy and what she brings and hitting that shot to beat Southwestern at home, and then she brings it back, and she's basically, Brandon, 18-10 every night right now.
I'm so proud of her. I encourage you all to also go on the broadcast for their senior night and their last home game. Watch what Brooklyn said along with the other seniors together. It was a sweet moment. I was so proud of her. She's so well-spoken, and she's growing in her own. Go get them big time.
Okay, so for Maroon closeout, the best thing we saw this week, I think we're not even going to debate this one, is what we're going to call the Cade Hargis dagger. So fans, let's pause for just a second, and we're going to go ahead and show you the play. Let's rewind it back to Friday night and watch this play for Cade Hargis.
9, averages 11 and a half for the season.
I expect to see the hands in Fraley's, one or the other.
Yep.
Probably both.
Get the ball into Asher, back to Carson Fraley. 15 seconds to go. Fraley, he's doing a dribble, right side, kicking over, corner, three-pointer.
Boom, man, I can never not enjoy watching that over and over.
I'm so proud because, James, you mentioned it earlier. It was the pass. It was the screen. And look how everybody was bought in after that timeout. Everybody's high-fiving. The body language is good. It's not just the shot. We got to give credit to everybody on that court right now. That is a team effort.
Absolutely,
Congrats.
and you should have seen how electric the Maroon Nation was over there. I know you was watching it live from Lake Cumberland Sports, but man, that place just blew up. At least half of it did, the Maroon side, whenever he hit that shot. And so Clutch Gene. So Killer Cade Hargis. He's got a new nickname now, Killer Cade Hargis for things.
I'll go with it.
Okay, this time we'll thank all of our sponsors. We'll throw the logo up here on the screen. So thank you for everything you do for Maroon Sports Network. Fans, we got a huge week coming up 2 weeks from now because, as you know, we're going to be hosting the boys regional tournament. We'll have all 7 games on Maroon Sports Network.
That is going to be always a good time. It's crowded, it's chaotic, it's nuts in those first 2 nights because you've got 4 fan bases coming in here and the atmosphere is always electric. It's the 12th region tournament. It's very unpredictable.
All right, fans, until next time, James and Brendan, we're out for Maroon Sports Talk.